Welcome back, my friends, to Module 4. How is your sleeping going? I wonder if there's been any changes for you already. You might like to message me on my Facebook business page and let me know how you're going. There's the link in the email. Or you can message me on my email, victoria@victoriasplaceonline.com.au. So today's lifestyle tip. Let's have a good look at your day. Does your day start with a few coffees to help wake you up? And then we can have a little think about that. So if we're having trouble sleeping, wouldn't we think that the coffee will wake you up just like it does in the morning? So let's keep your coffee intake before 2 p.m. And now you know the old saying, eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper. So if we keep our big meals to earlier in the day, our bodies won't have much work to do at night time to digest our food, and we can focus on sleeping. And especially if our nightly meal is spicy or acidic, because this can cause heartburn when we lie down, and this will really affect your sleeping. Now, sometimes we feel like we might need an alcoholic drink to help us relax and fall asleep, and it probably will to start with, but it will affect you later on at night when your beautiful body, it's trying to move that alcohol through your liver and through your blood system. And the sugar, there's quite a lot of sugar in alcohol, and it's trying to get that out of your system. So your body will be working hard at moving that through your system and not allowing you to sleep very well. So let's try to keep our alcohol at least an hour before bedtime and keep that hour before bedtime alcohol free. So today's nighttime tip. At night we are bombarded with thoughts, perhaps from our past, or we're worrying about what may or may not happen in the future. So this next technique I'm going to show you, I teach in the mindfulness course. And it allows the racing mind, the monkey mind, to calm down. And this is going to be enormously beneficial for you when you're struggling to get back to sleep and you need to stop those racing thoughts. So why do we need to learn to control our thoughts? The past moments that have already happened and the future moments don't exist yet. So the present moment is the only moment that actually exists. The past and the future moments are only thoughts. But we really need to remember how powerful our thoughts are. So our thoughts turn into physical reactions. And our physical actions turn into actions. And our actions turn into events. And our events turn into our day. The day turns into a week. The week turns into a year. And it just continues going. And this all starts with our thoughts. So we don't want to keep repeating negative, unhealthy thoughts or worrying about our future. Now, I personally don't believe that we can't spend each and every moment in the present, because it is sometimes nice to remember the events of the day. It is sometimes nice to daydream and important to plan for a positive future. But in the past, we've been told many things. And the way the brain works is that we retain the memory of something that is repeated over and over or has an emotional link to it. Now, this something may not be true or isn't true now. Because the brain is so amazing, Neuroscientists have found that we can change the neural pathways in the brain, but we need to start recognizing our thoughts for what they are. So one way to do this is to categorize our thoughts. We've got emotional thoughts, we've got thoughts of people or work, personal thoughts, household thoughts, events, daydreams, fictional thoughts, factual thoughts. And one way we can categorize our thoughts is by putting them into the past thoughts, the present moment thoughts, and our future thoughts. So our past thoughts are things that have already happened, and doctors say that these thoughts can be linked with depression. Present moment thoughts are the things that are currently happening, and this is when we're practicing being mindful. And future thoughts are the projections of the mind into what may or may not happen. And these can be linked with thoughts, anxious thoughts. So in your email, you have a link to download the Past, Present, Future meditation. Now, I know from years of teaching this meditation how beneficial it is. So I hope it gives you some relief. Sleep well.